Greetings, adventurer. Welcome to my shop. Is there anything I can help you with? You want me to show you some supplies for your next monster hunting adventure? Sure, take a seat, please. Which kind of monsters are you planning to hunt? And for how long are you going to be traveling? I see. A little bit of everything. A long journey. Okay, let me show you some products that may pique your interest. Oh, and a cup of tea, since this will take a while. Give me just a tiny little moment, please. Oh, this would come in handy. Also this. Oh, what about that? Yeah, I think. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for keeping you waiting. First of all, I'd like to introduce you to this magical backpack. It may look like medium size, but you could easily store a whole elephant inside. Yeah, I'm not joking. And no matter how much you fill it, it will only reach 5 kilograms at most. As an adventurer, I'm pretty sure you are aware of how useful this backpack would be to store your loot. So, what do you think? So, you want it? Perfect. You will certainly not regret this purchase. Now, let's start with some basics. I brought an assortment of different potions. All of them have been brewed with top quality ingredients by the best magicians in the kingdom, ensuring a better and longer lasting effect than the regular potions you can find in any regular shop. Oh, one of these potions equals 4 regular great potions, so you have to be careful with the dose. And I can let you have a taste of one of them if you don't believe me. What about an energizing potion? Sure. Let me add a few drops in your teacup. Tell me, how do you feel? You certainly believe me now, but you are not sure how you are going to fall asleep tonight? Worry not, adventurer. Nothing a good, relaxed elixir can solve. Of course, it's on the house. So, are you interested in buying any of the potions here? Okay, so 2 healing potions, 1 antidote, 1 sleeping potion, 1 strength elixir, and 2 stamina potions. Is that right? Perfect. I will put all your purchases in the bag. Next items are also survival essentials: mana and spell crystals. As you probably already know, mana crystals replenish or temporarily improve your mana flow, if you're a mage, of course. Magic crystals, on the other hand, have simple yet useful spells engraved and can be used by anyone without spending any mana. We have multiple enchantments, but the most common ones are Firebolt, Frostbite, Thunderclap, Sleep, Haste, Gust, and Shapewater. I can lend you a catalog which lists every single crystal we have available, but keep in mind, the stronger the spell, the more expensive the crystal. All of the different elements have their own color, so it's easy to sort them out. I especially like the color of water crystals. Are you perhaps interested in any of these? Sure. Shall we continue with weapons? Okay, first I will list you some recommendations, and after that I will proceed to briefly describe them. Here we have the Morning Star, Helsing Arms 454 Casual Auto, a crossbow, Dragon Slayer sword, throwing knives, and the Yamato Uchigatana. The Morning Star is a long metal chain whip. Its spiky tip is made of platinum and explodes upon touching any unholy being. Of course, this shiny weapon has been blessed by High Priest, so it's very effective against night creatures, vampires, demons, etc. It's truly one of a kind. It was used for generations by the most reputable monster hunter family in Europe, but sadly, they have no heirs left. Let's move on to the next weapon. A Helsing Arms 454 Castle Auto with blessed silver bullets included. This is our most modern weapon by far, so modern that it doesn't come from our century at all, but the concept is similar to those firearms that were invented recently. This particular one has an incredible range, and its caliber is 13mm. It is extremely effective against werewolves, night creatures, vampires, and others. It has a beautiful design, but it is also very heavy, so only someone with incredible strength can use it. Before letting you buy it, I would have to see how you handle a simpler and more human appropriate gun. I don't want my clients to lose an arm, you know. Next one is this crossbow. The crossbow itself may be nothing special. It's made of high quality materials, very sturdy but lightweight. What makes this a good weapon worth considering is the variety of bolts available: explosive, ice, thunder, poison, vines, earth, expandable blades bolts. All you can imagine. You can even order custom ones. The next weapon is the famous Dragon Slayer sword. As its name suggests, it was crafted to slay dragons and bigger monsters. It has a very simple design, no embellishments at all. As you can see, it's a massive sword, and it's so heavy that most humans cannot even lift it. Would you like to try holding it? Here, take it. Thank God I could grab it in time. I guess this weapon was not made for you after all. Me? How could I grab it so easily with just one hand? Well, I said most humans cannot, didn't I? What am I? I'm just your regular shop owner. Don't look too much into it. Let's continue with the showcase, shall we? This is one of the easiest weapons for starting adventures. Throwing knives. They are easy to carry around and easier to learn than other monster hunting weapons. Very useful for long range and precise attacks. Keep in mind, you cannot fully rely on this all the time, so you'd also need a melee weapon or a teammate that covers you. We have available different shapes and sizes, but the most popular ones are the poisonous small knives with a penetration enchantment casted. The Yamato is longer than the average Uchigatana. It was forged in the demon world, and it previously belonged to a very powerful demon lord. It is said it's so sharp that it can cut through space itself. It was once used to separate the demon world from the human realm. As opposed to the demon slayer, this one is carefully crafted with simple yet sophisticated decorations. Of course, this weapon is extremely dangerous if not used correctly and very, very expensive. If you are interested in this kind of weapon, but you don't want this particular one, feel free to ask for a classic katana. So, are you interested in any of these weapons? Yes, okay, perfect. There you go. Let's move on to protection, of course. Having a good weapon is important, but wearing protective equipment is also a must. The set I'll show you will also enhance your stats, so choose wisely. The first armor I will be introducing you today is the Anja Alpha armor set, made of Angela. It has a beautiful pinkish red color. This set is extremely good against fire dragons. It has a good fire resistance, increases your stamina, power attack, and your general defense. If you are going to fight Rathalos, this is a good option. Its weakness is water attacks, so we worry about it. I also have much more simple armors with no particular weaknesses or strengths for much cheaper if you desire to give them a look. Next, it's the cloak of protection. This simple yet useful cloak gives you magical protection from attacks and magic. It also improves your magic damage, the chance. It also improves your magic damage, the chance of avoiding attacks, and it has been blessed by priests. I personally love the one that comes in black and blue. The last one is the cloak of elvenkind. This is basically a stealth cloak. Enemies will hardly perceive you, even if someone casts a true sight spell. You will still keep hidden. That is, if your stealth abilities are good enough, of course. It also camouflages with its surroundings like a chameleon. You can make use of this if you are using silent weapons, like throwing knives, daggers, etc. Did any of these pique your interest, or would you prefer that I show you anything else? Okay, perfect. The last item I have to show you is a basic Vampire Hunter pack. This pack includes 10 bottles of holy water, 5 hand-sized silver crosses, 5 wood and silver stakes, and blessed salt. The stakes are beautifully crafted and can be reused, but it is always good to have more than one in hand, just in case. Some of the items in this pack will also come in handy with other kind of unholy monsters. Garlic. That certainly won't work, my dear adventurer. They definitely find the smell unpleasant, but not enough to truly affect them. So, would you like to add this to your purchases? Sure. With this, I think you are ready to part on your hunting adventure. Of course, make sure to also pack some food and beverage. Here, have your ticket. Make sure to read it thoroughly. Would you like to pay in coin or using the Adventure Guild pusher? Of course, it is a little expensive. What were you expecting of the most reputable adventure shop in the continent? You can always buy less stuff if you are not able to pay it. So, you will pay for everything? I give you my word that everything you bought will last you for generations if you take good care of them. You can even sell the things you don't need anymore. And trust me, they will pay you really, really well. Some of the things you bought today are one of a kind or in a quality not seen in any other stores. In the more than 100 years I've been in this store, I haven't gotten any complaints. But feel free to come back and complain all you want if needed. Feeling a little better now? Good. Thank you for choosing this shop as your starting point, adventure. I can feel great things are coming your way. I'll make sure to keep an eye on you. See you soon, my dear adventure.